Good morning. Today is the day that I'm going to make this carving of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. I know that many people out there have been touched by just the story of it and how Jesus had went to pray and to talk with God, and if it was God's will that he'd take this cup from him. Well, this carving is a 3D carving that I'm about to do on my homemade CNC router machine, and I wanted you to see this carving and what it entails. And the first thing we had to do was to download the file that we needed and vector it and carve it out on your CNC router. It's a very good program. I like it a lot and have been using it for a couple of years. But I have several files in here already. A file that we're looking at, and it's in a bitmap form. I'll just show you here's the 2D model, and we can go ahead and highlight it and look at it. That's how the finished product will look when we get through carving it. So we can close this out. We can go to our program that we're going to carve it with, which is a Mach 3 milling program that goes with my CNC router machine. I've already loaded the code of this file, and it shows it over here in our preview pane to the right side over here. And the first thing I want to do is go ahead and set our 0 points on our machine. And to do that manually, we'll go over here to the machine and I'll show you how that's done. I've pre-measured the board that we're going to carve and have set up the center point of this board so that the machine knows exactly where the center is, and it will carve from there. And we'll take our CNC router itself into position. We'll go ahead and set the zeros for it. We have our left and right adjustment here. The up and down of our router, we'll bring that head down. Go ahead and set the height. We have it over the center point, and we'll take our Z-axis and bring it down till it touches our paper. And once we have that done, the 0, 3, and set our 0 points on it. And to set those, we have our program here. 0, 0, 0, and 0. Everything is set to 0, and we're ready to carve. Once we have the 0 point set, we'll come back and raise up our router head. Raise it up about 1 inch to a starting point. Turn on our cooling for the router head. It's a water-cooled router. This is the control box that controls the movements of all of the motors on here. And this part here, this is our controller for the router head itself. We have it set and have the powered up, and we'll turn it on. We turn it on run. At this point, everything seems to be about ready to go. We're going to let the router head turn for a little bit till it warms up and gets the water flowing through it. All right, we're ready to carve, so now we'll come back over to the computer and start this program. This is our Mach 3 program. We have everything zeroed with the exception of the router head, which is up just a little bit. And the reason that it's up is so that it has a clearance before it starts, and we're ready to start. So what we'll do, our router head is warmed up and ready to go. Back to the program, we can come in to the cycle start. This brings it in, and you'll see that the program will start. You'll see the machine itself is ready to go, and it'll move into position.